Hey everyone, my name is Caroline Watkins. We are part of the Group1-Technology, and for our topic, we chose artificial intelligence and how it is used in medical professionals and pharmaceutical development. All right, so before we dive in, let's talk about what artificial intelligence actually is. So, AI is the use of computers and technology to mimic human thinking. So, things like problem solving, decision making, and even recognizing patterns. However, to do this, AI must be trained on really large data sets, which helps it learn how to analyze and information quickly and accurately. So in healthcare, this means AI can help detect abnormalities, support diagnosis, and even predict disease outcomes. Um, However, AI's impact goes beyond clinical care. It is also being used in pharmaceutical to discover new drugs and improve treatment.
The term AI was first introduced in the 1950s and really became revolutionized around 2018 when the AI software systems began aiding in image quality, diagnostics, and drug development. AI is used in many different medical professions, one being dentistry. AI aids in helping patients visually understand their diagnosis. By using AI, practices reported 20% increase in case acceptance. By understanding what they're seeing, it allows the patients to get a better understanding of why they need the treatment. The image below shows cavities in red to show the patients where their cavities are, areas prone to cavities and suspicious areas in yellow, blue showing an existing restoration that may need some work down the road, and then the little dots showing that the bone levels are healthy.
In the ultrasound field, cardiac ultrasound machines have been equipped with AI to perform auto measurements and 3D volume quantification. AI in the ultrasound field is dependent on user experience and image acquisition skill, but it has still been proven successful to use in the field. In February of 2020, the FDA approved the first cardiac ultrasound software to use AI named capitation guidance. Auto measuring and 3D volume rendering reduce sonographer exam time and alleviate some of the physical burdens sonographers may face. Shorter exam time increases patients' access to care and decreases musculoskeletal injuries that sonographers can endure. The image to the right shows AI quantifying cardiac volume and muscle function. Now we will be discussing AI's involvement in drug development. It is quoted that AI acts as a powerful catalyst in narrowing the gap between disease understanding and the identification of potential therapeutic agents.
How AI is used in drug development. Artificial intelligence is used to identify targets, such as genes or proteins, that are found in specific diseases. The algorithms can be used to find similarities in diseases. The learned data is used to find new uses for existing pharmaceuticals, which is also known as drug repurposing. AI aids in the prediction and identification of the properties of absorption, distribution, metabolism, excretion, and toxicity. The International Business Machine, the IBM Watson supercomputer, was designed to suggest treatment strategies for cancer and has demonstrated its ability to detect breast cancer in 60 seconds. How it works. AI is used in the development of pharmaceuticals by learning data such as formulas for compounding and molecular structures to produce an algorithm. The algorithm is used to predict possible drug interactions, uses, disease profiles, and targets. Large companies such as Pfizer, Bayer, and Roche have announced that AI can help use data to make faster decisions and allow them to develop therapies for immune oncology and cardiovascular diseases. This is a chart that shows how artificial intelligence is used in nuclear medicine. It starts with the development of radiopharmaceuticals by aiding in target identification and validation, drug target affinity prediction, design for innovative radioactive ligands, and optimization of drug delivery systems, all of which are used for molecular imaging. This aids in image reconstruction and enhancement, image segmentation, and quantitative analysis. Once the images are collected, AI helps with clinical translation by personalizing medicine and treatment response prediction, optimization of clinical trials, and the acceleration of clinical regulatory approval of drugs.
AI is also used in clinical trials. Clinical trials are the key evaluation for the development of safe, dependable, and efficient therapies. This model speeds up the process by predicting possible effects and monitoring the safety of drugs. Stored data helps by determining which patients are candidates for the trials and how the patients will respond to the drugs that are being studied. The use of AI can reduce the number of humans needed in clinical trials, which in turn reduces the cost of getting the drug approved for the market. Although effective in clinical trials, AI could have a negative effect on pharmacology. It could eliminate positions within the drug development process, can be harmful to the environment. Inaccurate data sets could be harmful to patients. The high cost of technology could deter the drug companies. Lack of training and high reliance on the use of technology. AI also comes with some risks: lack of transparency, difficult to interpret and understand, over dependence. This could cause loss of human skill and could erode the critical thinking. Job displacement, work could be replaced by AI, and especially routine work.
So while AI has a lot of potential, it also comes with important challenges and ethical considerations. So first, AI can be biased. If it is trained on data that does not include underrepresented groups, it can provide inaccurate and unfair information. Second, another concern is privacy in data. So all of this data that AI is being trained on is most likely using patient information, which is private to the patient. And finally, the issue of responsibility. So, if AI makes an error, who's going to be responsible? Is it going to be the developer, the provider, or the allied health professional? Now let's talk about how AI is regulated in the United States. So, the Food and Drug Administration, or the FDA, is the main governing body for all of these AI softwares being implemented into these medical professions. So, the FDA ensures that AI software is meeting safety and quality standards. So, for a company to be able to implement their artificial intelligence software into facilities, must be first submitted to the FDA, go through a series of evaluation steps, and then either be approved or disapproved. So when it comes to actual training and certification on these artificial intelligence softwares, it's not required, but is highly recommended so these professionals have a good understanding on how they are using the software and how it is impacting patient care.
AI's impact on the healthcare delivery system. AI is used daily in the current healthcare setting, from simple scheduling tasks to data research and development. The use of AI in healthcare is used by all members of a patient's care team. This allows for patients to be transitioned between care. AI can reduce healthcare costs. AI's accuracy, autonomy, and data-based decisions can reduce inefficiencies in the healthcare system, reducing costs. AI's impact on the healthcare system continued. AI can analyze medical images efficiently to aid in identification of early stage diseases. Early detection of diseases improves treatment outcome and patient quality of life. AI imaging algorithms during surgery enhance precision and reduce risks involving patient safety and surgical outcomes.
All right, so to wrap things up, AI, which uses computers and technologies to mimic human thinking, is now being used across many medical disciplines, including dentistry, ultrasound, and even pharmacology. So, since its beginnings in the 1950s, AI has advanced dramatically and only continues to grow. However, with those huge advancements, there comes a mix of benefits and challenges. Some concerns include a lack of transparency in how AI makes decisions. The risk of becoming too dependent on it, and even the risk of job displacement, among other ethical concerns. So,
When using AI in the US, it must be regulated by the FDA. And then finally, AI impacts healthcare systems in countless ways, from simple tasks like scheduling to more complex like analyzing medical images and diagnosis.